Welcome back, everybody. Woo! Happy Friday. Oh man, it's been a week. How's y'all's been? How's y'all's been? Oh boy, how's y'all's week been? Congratulations, you made it to Friday. The weekend's here. We have some big updates for you today. Welcome everybody to the chat. We are just getting loaded in here. Harry, a new first place. Woo, let's go. 2 hours early. Congratulations, Harry. Second place, Canadian Gamer. Cheers. Cheers to you back. I actually don't have a drink by me, but that's okay. We'll make it through. And then Draven, third place. Hello, welcome. Good to see you. Can't wait to get into today's stuff. We got Sir Wright in the chat. I guess I'll set my chair down here to keep my spot. I love that. I love that role play. It's so fun. Good to see you, Billy. All right, so you know what? Let's just welcome everybody in. We're gonna go towards the bottom. We got MSC's God, Timothy, NVD, Charge Build, Peters, Street OS. Good to see you. Christian, Graven. We already mentioned you. Mr. the Dude. Good to see you. Hey, dudes. Pikachu, welcome. SJ Flames, Angry Sumo, Evan, Peters, Lewis. How y'all doing? You guys ready for today's stream? We got not one, not two, but 3 public releases today. Super exciting. Get these finally out the door. Good to see Aiden. N1. Where can I get it, please? Links are all in the description. We're gonna go through everything though. Everything's on like a timed release, so they're gonna be released automatically. The first one that should have just released at 6:05 is the Race Tab public release. So, what's with the Race Tab? So, only a few parts are really new on Race Tab. Nothing too crazy, but if you like bolides, we have a few new bolide parts. Basically, what happened is I was making my C-Roy 2.0, and I needed more parts. I needed some better turbos, some better clutches, things like that. So maybe we can find a bolide here. Kinda doubt it. Oh, there is one. Heck yeah. Go purchase that. So we added, let's see, it was a Race Tab block, which does the same kind of Race Tab stuff as far as having different cylinder wall thicknesses and strengths and valve trains to raise your RPM. Made a new turbo for it because we wanted boost by gear. And then because we had some issues with their whole Race Tab injection system stuff, I went with some custom clutches to increase their I guess strength or grip, I guess. And there's also an adjustable clutch. So it's not quite a slipper clutch, but you can probably have a similar effect if you tune it right. All of that. And oh, we fixed the what was it? The reduction injection system. The part that reduces your power. So there's obviously E85 methanol. And then there's, that's right, the restrictor injection system. So it restricts your power a little bit. So you can kind of tune it down if you're trying to get a certain spot. Good to see you, Bella. Spurster, Shoot the Gap. Good name for the map that came out recently. Feel like I'll play Beam in the next week or few days. Very cool, Spurster. Spurster, don't you already have the Patreon access though? Devin, welcome. Good to see you. Member for 13 months. You might be the longest member. Super excited about the new construction equipment. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, there's that teaser Thursday. You guys been enjoying the teasers? Man, I forgot about that. It's been such a big week. I feel like every day is almost a week long. Going to get our bolide here. I want to show you some of these parts. All right, so let's go search Race Tab. Oops, too fast. Oops, still too fast. All right, so there we go. We got a Race Tab long block somewhere in here. Yeah, go Race Tab billet long block. I think we should have one kind of high performance block. We have the cylinder sleeves. There you go. So maybe we'll max that out for fun. And we have, oh, here, hold on. Race Tab valve train. These are a little out of order. That's kind of the way the parts menu works right now. So the way the clutches work, under the chassis, under the flywheel, you have your regular flywheels, and then you have the Race Tab clutch and flywheel kit. Go ahead and install that. And you now have clutches. So you have different stage clutches. You have your first stage, your second stage, and then your variable stage. Go ahead and do that for fun. And then finally, your intake, we have, what's new? Where is it? The Race Tab Boost by Gear Twin Turbocharger. So I think it's pretty much the vanilla stage 3, but now you have Boost by Gear. All that for a real cheap 85 grand. Bully parts are so expensive. It's crazy. All right. Oh, if you bought gold 2 days ago, you are in luck. We have some amazing stuff coming out this next month. You're in the right spot, don't you worry. You know, I noticed somebody in chat was saying that they're new and they're wondering how to make money. And it just kind of reminded me, I mean, we've been playing, so many of us have been playing career overhaul for so long. there are new people discovering it still. And so, you know, maybe help each other out. Let each other know, how do you guys make your money? What's the best way to make money when you're just trying to grind and get that cash real quick for that build? So let me go and tune this. We have our flywheel mass and clutch mass that are adjustable. We have, there's your boost by gear, all 9 speeds in case you have a 9-speed gearbox, went with the full 9. That's pretty much it for these new adjustable parts. So again, not a whole lot happened to Race Tab. I really like the clutch stuff, and we might consider putting it on other vehicles, but it's just not on our main thing to do. It's not on our front. I don't know. It's not our front liner. We mainly work on the overhaul stuff. So maybe one day when I need more clutches on a different vehicle, I'll go ahead and spread that clutch system around a bit. We will do police. Now, I should also, I don't know, have you guys been still getting the heap exception issue when running with police? I have for a while. I ended up turning off police. There's nothing we can do about it the last update. Hopefully we can see that get fixed in the next update. A lot of people do taxi. Just build a drag car. Yeah, drag cars are good. A few new people new to career. Very nice. 700k for 1 lap. Jeez, what? Where is that and what's broken? Deliveries in Italy? Yeah, Italy deliveries are really good. How to fix the Salmon Bank app? It's not showing up. But we gotta sell vehicles to Salmon to get the Salmon Bank app. That's kind of like a little bit. It wasn't an Easter egg, but you know, that's, you know, kind of one of those worst kept secrets. All right, so let's talk about Utah. I'm gonna go and switch gears here. So Utah is finally coming to public release. I know it's been a while. It's been a lot of work. We've added a lot. Where do I want to go? We'll go left. Oh, okay. Sorry, sir. Actually, this is really loud. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. So Utah's coming for free. It is probably released about 2 minutes ago. Oh, I reset my camera. Dang it. Yeah, so let's talk about what happened in these last few weeks running up to the public release. Been doing a lot of little bug fixes, fine-tuning some things. I cannot drive from this far away. Can we go first person? All right, we're doing a little first person. So the biggest thing was we kind of overhauled the logistics here. We did a lot of experimenting when building out the logistics, and then we moved on to new maps and learned amazing new things when working on those new maps. At the last minute, I wanted to come back and kind of implement some of those things that we had learned. One of the biggest things that I really like is, I don't know how you call it, maybe one-way trailer deliveries. So effectively you can, well, we can now better filter what trailers are showing up where for deliveries. Try not to stall or get in an accident. And so what that means is we can say, hey, you take this one kind of trailer and take it to this area, and then on the way back you take a different trailer, and it's one of those little immersion things that makes such a difference. So let's go ahead and inspect here. And okay, if you look at our trailer deliveries, you see we have loaded goosenecks going to the construction site, and you'll notice that's the only place a loaded gooseneck is going to. We also have it looks like a flatbed heading there as well. I reduced the number of trailers. The info center still gets a lot, and I figured we just keep that. Actually, that's an insane amount. Normally it's not this many, but I don't know, maybe we should have reduced it a little bit more. But it makes it just a lot more, honestly, just realistic, in my opinion. Let me see if we can actually buy a truck. Maybe we'll do a little gooseneck delivery. No vehicles available. Oh, I had to press enter. I must have had it filled. Oh, because I searched bull-eyed earlier. That's right. Any goosenecks around? Maybe not. Maybe we should grab this MD real quick. We don't have inventory slots. We could trade in our car. Sure, let's do that. Trade in. We'll go do that. Oh, wait, we're not a high enough level. Oh, shoot. Wait, do we have a gooseneck available or a gooseneck truck? No. Okay, well, I guess we'll just deadhead our way there. Let me take a look in here one more time. Yeah, well, we can do these. But we're trying to go to the construction yards where I was really trying to get to. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's a small. It might seem like a small change, but it really did take a lot to get to that point. So for those that actually look through the files, you'll see a lot of changes that we have to make that work. I don't think we're going to do delivery. I don't want to take it. I want to go to the construction site and show you a little bit more about what I'm talking about. Oh, how do I get there? Well, let's just take the highway. We might end up fast traveling. So, another big thing that I learned is we can now adjust speed limits for traffic roads. Apparently, we probably could have done this a while ago, but I finally learned it and it clicked. And so Utah now has some updated speed limits, along with a lot of the maps that are getting releases today. Let's see how fast we're going. Looks like we're going 60. Now, you'll still have the issue of traffic spawning in kind of stops, so it slows down traffic a bit. And I thought I increased these speeds. I don't remember what they used to be, but they should be turned up quite a bit, like 80 or so. So it's not really feeling like it. Maybe on the way back? That car looks like he's moving. Maybe I didn't do it for Utah. I thought I would have. Let's turn around on the highway and double check. We are on the latest versions. Do you know why when I go to the marketplace, everything sells out super fast? Is it a glitch? No, when you first load in, it probably, something probably happens in the effect that, all the dealership stuff is loading in. Oh, good point, Tim. Where is CK Skybox? Let's turn that on. What are we doing? Sorry, I'm a little off today. I'm trying to put it all back together in my mind. Oh man. Mission packs. That'd be an interesting idea. Okay, so maybe we didn't adjust the highway speeds on Utah, but a lot of the other maps you're gonna notice are having higher speeds on all the highways. At least Pepper Valley got a speed increase, I think, everywhere. So we'll talk about it when we get there. Okay, let me just show you the construction site, and then we're gonna get on with some more fun stuff. I guess, before we, while we're here all together too, and this is public release day, here's the drag strip. I forgot we added that in Utah. What questions do you have about Utah? I never got to play with this yet either. I have so many things I still want to do in my career wish list. Well, that mud didn't turn out right. It's all right. It's I changed the mud terrain at some point. Looks like it looked kind of funny. That looks all right. It's okay. It's released. It's coming out. I'm not working on it. I'm not slowing it down anymore. I'm not working on it anymore. We're sending it out. Let everybody play with it. We'll do better on the next ones. Come back when we need to come back. Yes, we hit something. You just idle away. Take a look at these trailer transports, and it's broken. Nice. Are you kidding me? Modules, delivery, generator, override, on location. Cargo yard. Give me that back. So we're gonna need a hot fix today. No problem. I have a feeling I know what it is. Actually, I have a strong feeling I know what it is. So I mentioned we took a long time trying to get the one-way trailer stuff to work. And, well, long story short, it doesn't work for every single trailer, but you don't know it until you get an error like this. The trailer loaded large cargoes. It's not telling me exactly which one, though. Which one did you get stuck on? Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing the quick fix. Flatbed. Is a flatbed? An empty flatbed is the issue. Interesting. Okay, so we'll have to go through the empty flatbeds. We'll just trial and error. We'll take one out each time until it starts working. So yeah, if you downloaded it just a second ago, wait a second. If not, we'll get it fixed tonight. I'll fix it tonight. In fact, let me open it up on my other screen so that way I don't forget. And we're also going to go ahead and restart the career. We can hit F5 to get out of that. That's good. That is a bummer. In fact, I'm just going to take it down for now. there a way to do that? And edit post? Yeah. You know, actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. I'm always torn. Like, do I do a quick hotfix now? Do I fix it real quick? I mean, quote unquote, fix it real quick. Take a look at. Oh, it's gonna be in. Oh, it's gonna be in the base, isn't it? Oh man. I don't know if Tristan's watching, but don't pack yet. All right. It's release day, man. It is a lot going on. I appreciate you all having patience with us as we try to get all of our Play-Doh sculptures, our clay sculptures working together and, you know, doing their bit at the last minute. I want to fix this real quick. Where is it? Oh, is that? Oh, well, there's the problem. Missing. Okay, wait, we can fix this real quick. We can fix this. Let's go to vehicles. Here, let's yeah, we are so broken. Question is, I kind of deleted a bunch of stuff. Oh man. Okay, you know, we're gonna do a little, you know, I think it's tutorial time. Where would I have put it though? Oh, you know what? Maybe it's in my recycling bin. I think I accidentally deleted all the stuff I need, which would be ironic. Well, not ironic. It'd be sad. I did, and it's gone. It's gone. I kind of did some restructuring of a lot of files, and it I guess I didn't have that last thing committed, and so it's missing. That's okay. We'll redo the work. No big deal. This one should be pretty easy. I'll show my screen in just a second. We're gonna have a little lesson on info files. We're gonna take this curveball and run with it. So I'm just looking for the vanilla files real quick. The letter F comes after the letter E. Here we go. Okay, so we need all of these. Take those. We're gonna put it into our mod folder. Bear with me. I promise I should be able to show you the screen. Yeah, it's not there. That's crazy. I know I put it there too. Flat bed. Did I actually put it in the... Oh, did I put it in the wrong folder? Well, let me just see if... Because I've already have the work done. I'd rather not redo the work. No. No, do not. Okay. Yeah, it's lost. That's okay. All right. Let me show you what we got cooking. All right. Put that up. Do that. Share screen. I was thinking too, like, oh, I won't have to share my screen today. Sure will. Letter F comes after the letter D. You're not wrong. Okay, so here's an instance of VS Code. Basically, to make this work, we had to do our own info files, or really add some pieces to the info file. So what I'm going to do is actually go back into here. Don't worry about trying to copy any of this. Just, you know, enjoy the lesson on, what do you call it? Enjoy the demonstration, I guess is probably the best way to put it. And actually, you know what? We're not going to do everything. We're just going to do, we're just going to modify the ones we need. So I'm actually going to, let's see, double coils. We don't need any of that. The double pipes, we do want the double. We do want the single. We don't want coil, pipes, woods. We do want the 32. We don't want coils. We'll keep the double. We don't want pipes. We don't want wood. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, get rid of those. All right, so now all these should say they do not have the load, which is correct. Okay, let's open up all these. And I'm actually going to check on what I did for the dealership stuff. I'm trying to find my modding brain. I have a couple brains I keep laying around. Hard to put the live streaming one and the modding one in the same head. Do I want any of these? I do. I want this. Okay. We'll make this a little cleaner. Did it not save this part either? Oh no. Oh man. That's a problem. I'm surprised the first screen even looked to work, to be honest. How did I lose? Oh wait, I'm in the wrong folder. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm in the wrong folder. Oh goodness. Hold on. Sorry. I looked at the wrong file. I'm gonna open this up in another instance and then bring it on over so you guys can see. Okay, we're not over yet. It's not over. Here we go. Okay, so here's all the Utah vehicle deliveries. This is much cleaner. This looks right. And yep, okay, so we have flatbed full and we have flatbed empty. And what had happened was, at the construction site, you should only be able to take empty trailers, like a goose empty or a flatbed empty. So we opened this filter here. We did our special, well actually it's not that special, we just did a new thing. We just include the has load is false. So let's open up a existing one. Let's just open up. I want to find an example, so make sure I copy it correctly. Let me go get one of those other flatbeds. This is what we do for all day, every day. Little sneak peek. All right, so let's open up this one. This is for a 28-foot double pipes. It has this thing that says has load true. And you can imagine, if only these had a has load false, we can actually distinguish if it has a load or not. That's what we are doing. That's what didn't save last time I was working, apparently. So we'll put all those in there. And do something like that. And just like that, it should work. So restart the game. Little Alt F4. You guys can get to see my background. Look at that. The car. Can you guess what the car is? It's a Yoru. Let me go back to not that button. Do that. Okay. So Raceless equals clueless. Hey, easy. We're working here. We're trying. Of course, that's like the first comment I like briefly catch when I look over there. Impressive work. Couldn't do that. There you go. On the banks, good to see you. Sir Dan, good to see you. I don't think I mentioned you earlier. I did see you earlier. Bones, good to see you. All right, let's go test. Jump back in. We'll get back in our Utah profile here. So yeah, Spurster, Blender cycles render. It's the car. That's true. Spurster took that picture, by the way. You guys didn't know, or I guess more than took that picture. He also modeled the whole car. Had multiple stories to the game. Yeah, you mentioned that. I don't know how, I hear you, Christian, but I'm not sure. That'd be an endeavor. There's a lot of things that we would need for the story to make sense and for the story to feel like a story, but we're tiptoeing into lore, adding a lot of lore and being consistent with certain lore. All right, we have the opportunity here to pick a better vehicle this time. We get loaded up. I don't know what vehicle we currently have. Nope. That's not a gooseneck. That's a regular fifth wheel. That's okay. Let's take the sleeper. Let's do that. Let's purchase that. Trade in. Oh, we did have that MD. Cool. We're on a free run plus mode, obviously. 100th post on Patreon? Wait, really? No way. I love little things like that. I had no idea. It's been 100 posts. I'm gonna take your word for it because I don't know exactly where to see that right now. But oh wow, I think you're right. Or if not, it's very close. That's very cool. Huh, look at that. 152, you guys are crazy. Thanks so much for hanging out, especially as I have to mod in the middle of it. Okay, so now we look. This should work. We're gonna F7 our way here. Cross your fingers, everybody. Here we go. This is where we brace. We double check. We think, did we actually make the change? Did we not? How many times we're gonna have to hit our head against the wall to get this to work? It was only one time. Sweet. There we go. Now we got empty flatbeds and our empty goosenecks were already working. Unfortunately, we're not level 2, so we can't do the actual trailers. And we don't have a truck that can do gooseneck stuff, but you get the idea. It's very immersive, or more immersive, feeling like you can just pick up the load, drop off the load, and pick up an empty trailer and drive back. I mean, it's a whole nother layer down into the immersion, and I love it. So that was the big change. Let me go ahead and commit my push, so that way Tristan can keep working on his stuff. Let's see, added info files for flatbed. Save that. Okay, pushed and tested. Okay. All right, so there we go. In fact, if you've already downloaded Utah, you do not have to re-download it. No adjustments need to be made to the Utah zip. This is the core overhaul that is getting the trailer thing. So that being said, you do need the latest career overhaul version for Utah to work, and we're going to talk about that here in just a little bit. It's not quite out yet, but it's on its way. Okay, so I probably missed it, but before we leave Utah, any questions about Utah? Any questions, concerns? We can go over a few things while we're here. I feel like it's kind of hard because we spend so much time each week in each update talking about what's new that week, to go back and be like, here's the full package, here's everything in the package. It's honestly hard for us to remember. Carlopian, good to see you. Racist live scripting, yeah, for real. That's it's not what I had in mind today. It's funny too, these Friday streams. I'm so mentally tired and exhausted and just spent. So it's kind of like you guys, I feel like I always give my worst on these streams. You know what I mean? What can you do in Utah? Man, that's a good question. Let me come back to that. I'm not ignoring it, but I want to see some other questions too. Is the dirt drag return road smoothed out? I recall you talking about it in the past. Oh my gosh, Sir Dan, you know what? I think I totally forgot. Let's go take a look after we ran our 19.7. I didn't take good notes when I bet it's not. It's so isn't. Yep, it's. Oh, it's not. Should we do it real quick? Let's fix it real quick. We'll sneak in the download. Only you guys know. If you want a smooth out road, you're gonna have to re-download Utah. It's just turned into a mod with me. It's been so long since I've done that. Apparently, get rid of that. So we're just gonna smooth it. It's gonna be simple, real smooth. There it is. Smoothing it out. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's a dirt road. It's not like it's an asphalt road. If it was an asphalt road, we would do it a little differently. Okay, there it is. Save. Anything else I probably forgot? You guys are on me for this one. This is good. Maybe we should do like, hey, I'm about to public release last call on changes or additions. That might get a little out of hand, but that's what this is turning into. Okay, so any cool motorsport stuff to do? Okay, so let's talk about what we can do and cool motorsport stuff we can do. So we have drag racing, drag FREs. We have dirt drag racing. You don't get a Christmas tree on this because I haven't tried to do 2 Christmas trees at once, but it still works. You get several rally stuff. In fact, it'd probably be best to look at the map. You get amazing thumbnails by Shift Tap. Where is our FREs? Nope, it's not there. Maybe it's under these. Okay, so we're just gonna go through all this. That's vanilla stuff, which actually I'm surprised if that works. I don't know if that works. We have some drifting. 2 drift FREs. Oh, that reminds me. Oh my gosh. I scheduled all these, but I meant to go back and like count how many FREs there are. This stream just turned into, hey, work with me. Okay, so let's count it up. Here we go. We're gonna first count garages. We have Airport hangar, that's 1. AJ's auto repair, 2. The bunker, 3. Which shouldn't say bunker computer, but I'm not going to go back and change that now. We're at 3. I know there's way more. Off-road compound 4. We missed the police certification picture, it looks like. Slop Gear Garage 5. Shout out to you, Justin Revs. That's a fun house. I love that. RIP Slop Gear, right? Test track? No, that's okay. Uncle's Camper, that's 6. And I mean, Utah drag tuning, kind of 7. So we're gonna go with 7. Where is it? It is. What happens when I take a break? If I didn't take a break today, I would have just like kept working and caught all this. But I was like, you know what? Let me take a shower, take a little break. All right, dealerships should be pretty easy to count. Let's go home to count that. I don't know what happened to our truck. It has certainly seen better days. Oh, we were drag racing. That's right. We just hopped out of it. Okay. Let's see. Vehicle marketplaces. Let it load in all the offers. Well, that was a suspicious amount of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 dealerships. Now for the fun part. Count FREs. Okay. So we're going to kind of go through the motorsports, and I'm going to keep account of how many FREs we got. So those are all dealerships. And we have 1, the airport drift run, or sorry, AJ's drift run, AJ's crawl, boat drags, which is, for the record, this is not a real boat. I'll be honest, it was an AI image. I was doing some rendering, some concepts. I want to see somebody make this boat. You know, you can't just describe, hey, make a boat with a big engine on the back. You have to get a picture for him, right? So I hope to see this one day or something like it. But at the moment, this is just a big tease. And hopefully that sparks, you know, some inspiration for somebody to actually make this. So that's 3, 4, 5. We have rally. 6, we have mud runs. 7, another cool boat. 8, drag racing at the airport for the dirt drags. 9, another crawl. 5, the highway loop. 6, the last loop. 7, drifting. 8 more drifting. 9, 9, perimeter sweep. Utah endurance rally. It's a long rally. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh yeah, we have hill climbs. 15, 16. Looks like 16 is about the total count. I think we missed a garage too. We're gonna bump that up to 8 purchasable garages. Okay. And then we need to probably fix this terrain thing. Look at all these thumbs up. Did I say something right? Oh, get this 6-7 out of here. Oh, I said it, didn't I? Look, I'm a boomer apparently at this point. I didn't realize I'm not in school anymore. Spursor, listen. If I could snap my fingers, I have a wish list of 10 things I'd like for you to jump on, but problem is it takes, you know, a normal human forever, and it takes you a decent amount. Like, that's careful. Don't tempt me, Spursor, from sending this into your inbox. I've thought about it several times. Okay. What am I doing? I think I'm ready to save this and repack it. Let me do that real quick. I don't think there's anything else we're gonna do. No more last touch-ups. We can close that. I'm gonna go into this. I have so many tabs in my windows open. Rename this, copy that, go here, packed. Crazy, this morning I was like, man, we are like ahead of things. We're on it, we're on schedule. Not even close. World said, never mind, I have some other plans for you. You forgot a lot. Go and press that. Yeah, hopefully the 6-7 thing disappears soon. Let's be honest, right? I keep the war out of it. We're done with the. Let's talk about 7.8, huh? Anybody heard of 7.8? What, 7.8. Let me tell you about it. I don't know. Let me rename this. I'm gonna delete this. Go back. Cut. Paste. Go ahead and get rid of this one. And here we go. Add this attachment. Let it upload. Wait, what? What did I do? Uh-oh. Did I name? I named it the Career Collection Utah release. Woof. I've been working on way too many mods. 6 releases in a week might be a little excessive for our current manpower. Okay, let's try that again. Thought that looked funny. Man, that's crazy. Okay, Career Overhaul Utah release. There it is. We forgot to upload. There you go. Updated Utah. A little more polished. A little better. Wow, we have lots of numbers. Impressive. Big numbers game. You know who's a big numbers guy? Is Tristan. And Tristan is still sawing away, working really hard to keep chasing down the last bug. There's always one more bug. And so while we can go play Overhaul right now, he is wrapping it up. And so bear with us. By the end of the stream, it should go out. Canadian Gamer, you freaking amazing person. Sent out 5 gifted memberships. If you guys received a membership, say thank you. This is a great opportunity to talk about how, if you are a member, you get special access to, I guess, early live streams. We're starting to do some recording live streams that are kind of behind the scenes stuff of our video content, as well as access to the As Seen on TV Career Collection pack. This is basically a bunch of configs from the videos that we do, and that has just received an update today. And I think we're going to talk about it in a special video, or maybe we'll talk about it today. We'll see. Let's go ahead and restart, get back into Career Overhaul now. Say goodbye to the T-Series. We'll never be seen again. Appreciate it, Canadian Gamer. That is too kind. 'Tis the season of giving. All right. Let's talk about Overhaul. Good to see you, KK Squad. Bones. Pepper Valley doesn't have a download link. That's... You know what? Hold on. Why are we scheduling? This is why I shouldn't have scheduled all these. Oh. Let's see. Let's find out why. I have too many things cooking. Okay. Nothing else is... Yeah, okay. So let's talk about... do you guys want to... Let's talk about Pepper Valley. Real quick. I'm a little switcheroo. Bloop, bloop. Wait, there it is. Real quick, Pepper Valley. Seen a couple of updates. Really is a lot of behind the scenes core functionality work. We removed a lot of clutter and junk. And the biggest part is we increased the speed limits on those long, straight, lonely roads. And so it's one of those updates that's there's not a whole lot of necessarily new content, but it's really it adds some polish and some bug fixing. However, there is still one major bug, which is super annoying, and I cannot figure it out. It has not been figured out yet. We will figure it out at some point. But for some reason, Pepper Valley is the only map that when you travel to it, you get spawned up in the air and you're kind of SOL. Now, if you restart the game, everything's totally fine. So, I mean, I normally restart the game after every map change anyways to kind of make sure my textures are loaded correctly. There's currently an issue with like cargo deliveries don't show up after a map load. But Pepper Valley especially is effectively broken until you restart the game. So that bug is still not fixed. We're still working on it. Badman with the $20 super chat. What that dog do? What season is FDRP coming back around? If you can touch on that, it's no worries. Appreciate it, Badman. So we haven't really talked much about FDRP. The plan would be for it to come back season 2 starting in March. And hopefully January, February, early March, we'll do some season 0, or I guess pre-season testing. And so that's kind of all I have to talk about on that. I did have some plans to do some fun events, to do some off-season stuff, but we've just been so busy. I haven't been able to do anything but work, it seems, which is okay with me. So yeah, great question. Thank you so much, Badman. We go ahead and switch back to Career Overhaul. Okay, we're back to Career Overhaul. Oh wait, Pepper Valley didn't get the update. All right, we'll zip it up. Let me make sure this is all good. What is this? Oh, it didn't actually. Let me just comb through all these changes. It shouldn't break anything. Yeah, these are all. Yeah, no, we should be good. Famous last words. Move to clutter. Stage all. Most people say, you know, have a pencils down period, no more new content period. We tried to do that for a little bit, and it was helpful. It did help with our polish and our quality, but man, this week did we just throw that out the window. We do have some plans and some goals to work on our quality of betas that come out and just have things a little bit less buggy. It'll probably slow down production a little bit, but I think overall it'll be a better experience. So we're in the works of trying to figure that out. There's so much we've learned, so much it needs to still be done. What is this? Okay. Oh my goodness! I just realized another thing we didn't do. Are we sure it's Saturday? It could be Monday at this rate. I don't know, because you know that Utah update definitely didn't even push the change, I don't think. So let's just double down and try to do two things at once. We got a computer that should be able to do it. Except now it's unhappy with me. Okay. Let's go grab these. So sometimes I forget. I shouldn't say always forget. I forgot to put my levels folder changes into, you know, the latest versions they actually want to ship out. So let's try that again. Levels. Utah needs its folder stuff. That. And with another $10 super chat. I'll just look for your messages. I'm sorry. Will updated RLS career always work with the gap map? Will updated RLS career always work with the gap map? Yes. So every map should always be compatible with the latest career overhaul version. Now, some map expansions, you need the latest career overhaul versions. And what the latest career overhaul version does for the gap, especially now for those that are on public release and stuff, is it's going to adjust the... actually, it's going to make some big adjustments. So you definitely want to make sure you're on the latest career overhaul. Oh, just rule of thumb, always on the latest overhaul for any map kind of thing. Because sometimes we have to do stuff to the base core stuff to make the next map work kind of thing. Okay, go to Utah. Were there any actual changes? Well, kind of. We don't really need any of these changes, though. I think we just want the terrain changes. Yeah. If you guys want to see what I'm looking at, let me show you. So after we do our pushes, right? So we made those changes to levels, to the Utah level. We went ahead and put it into the mod, and these are every little thing. This is everything that changed. So some decal road changed in some way or form. Doesn't make sense. We didn't do any texture change or changes there. Yeah, one thing that's cool, you can see all the display time stuff for the scoreboard for the drag timer we did with the T-Series. It made adjustments and changed. Now, I'm not going to keep any of those changes because it was good before. The only thing I want is this terrain file because all we did was smooth it. So we're just going to go ahead and discard those. Oh, wait, not that one. These. Irreversible, forever lost. Pretty sure, yeah, it should be the only thing. Yep. So now we can go ahead and smooth out dirt, drag, turn. There you go. What we should have done a second ago, but we didn't. All right, let's get that packing again. This is kind of fun having you guys along for the ride, even though it's incredibly stressful and a little embarrassing that it wasn't done right the first time, but I'll be honest, I'm a little spun around today. I'm gonna put this into a zip. Why is this? This is weird. Oh, there you go. That zipped up. I'm going to need to know in the chat what car we're going to buy first. We need to buy a car today in our overhaul as we check out the overhaul stuff. Let me know what you want to see. Okay, so let's now bring this over here again. Really killing the game here. Bum, 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 bum. Go to our Utah. There it is. And where's my add button? I should be able to add stuff. There it is. Okay. Get that loaded in, uploaded. As it fights for data with the live stream. There it is, publish. Okay, Utah is actually done. A lot of people are talking about a drag car, rally car. We're definitely going to build a drag car for what we have to do today. So what kind of drag car do you guys want to see? Okay, now Pepper Valley, we need to go ahead and get that zipped up. Jump over here. Let me double check that our Pepper Valley is actually done. What's Pepper Valley? Yeah. Remove more clutter, I think. Double check this. Kind of weird. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, let's copy all this up. And let's go look at our last post. What do we even call this? We did a Pepper Valley over here. Search Pepper. All right. And okay, we're gonna let that continue to zip. Pepper Valley is a big file size because it is a full standalone map. It actually made it onto the repo, but obviously not the career version, which means we have to figure out how to get the updates onto career or onto the repo when it's time. Shouldn't be hard. There's a path through it, but gotta do the thing. Okay, so I'm seeing gassers, I'm seeing bar stows. A lot of bar stows, unless people are spamming it. Oh, it's being spammed. Huh, look at that, almost got. Not necessarily spammed, but being said multiple times. Whoa, Tristan in the chat. RLS Crew Overhaul version 2.5.4 is live. Thank you, Tristan, for all your hard work getting that last version out. I will update my side in just a second. Let's rename this to Beta 4. I swore we were like so ready. We had like a couple hours left. We're like, hey, we're on top of it. We're ready. Nope. Nope. Negatory. All right. Let's get Pepper Valley in here. At least we got good music to listen to, huh? I like this stuff. Alright, Pepper Valley's getting uploaded. Let me go ahead and grab all this that he sent. Can't work on only one thing at a time. That'd be crazy. Do it the dark side commence it? Do what? A green zenith? Carla's named Carl Hines. Oh my gosh. You guys are crazy. I don't know how to pick now. we'll scroll through the. You guys gave me really good ideas, and we'll scroll through the marketplace in a second. Public here. That's fine. We don't have any pictures for this. You guys okay if I release it without pictures? Shift tab has been super busy and is not available at the moment. Or I can throw some random pictures in here. I can try that. Okay. There we go. Tristan sent me everything I needed, as he always does. What a monster. That to download. Again, overall, you guys through Patreon, you can get it through GitHub, you can get it through the BeamNG forum page link, and get it to you as another option as a Patreon standalone download as well. Just bear with me. Overhaul. What is this? Okay, get rid of that. Wait, I don't think I'm supposed to get rid of that. Dang it. I don't think so. Okay, there you go. Pepper Valley is out. This one is already out. That is ready to go out. There's some images here. Whew. All right, let's take a drift semi. What? No. Build lumberjack from Cletus? That would be cool. That's kind of what Frank was inspired to. Actually, Frank was more supposed to be after mullet, but I'm gonna take a look here. Go to the third, or let's just scroll down randomly. And right there. Nice Yoru there. Looks like some things are still shifting around. Wow, this is moving fast, isn't it? Why is that moving so fast? Let's see if it settles down. Okay, starting to stabilize. I guess when I just opened up the dealership, so it probably just started doing its thing. That makes sense. You know what? Here, we're gonna take the thumbnail. Public release. Who gets to see this? Everybody. This is a free access thing. Where do we put it? The latest and free public releases and the Career Core Overhaul mod. Okay. Should I do it? Should I press the button to send it out? The time? Let's do it. Publish. Let me go check on one more thing before I forget this as well. I can quickly change this. Okay, so yeah, I can get rid of that. Oh, I have to save, don't I? So I'm trying to keep the collections in the Patreon page a little more organized, because then there's been some issues with people wondering, you know, what is the latest thing here, there, and everywhere. So trying to do that. So for instance, the latest in silver is no longer this Utah, right? It is something else. It's no longer the first gap. It is something else. It is no longer this one. It's something else. And get rid of that one. And that one. Okay. That seems about right. Save that. Sorry, I'll be I'll be right there in just a second. This is bronze, so we can take out all of these. Means, man, another week of not having any mods in bronze. Don't worry, that will change real soon. Don't you even worry. Okay, and then this is the public releases. So we have that out. You have that. Man, there's so many latest public releases. That's awesome. That's cool. Okay, we don't have to change a thing on there. All right. Let's buy a car. Showing you a red square in the corner for a Lua. You have to put it in the Discord so we can see like what the Lua code said. So people were saying Barstow. What if we try to combine everything? Okay, we don't want to do that Barstow because it's only the demo and we can't get parts for that. Let's go check out Jefferson's. Everyone was saying to do some old stuff, right? And then we're gonna get our groove back, talking about what is new in all these updates, because we are still stuck on Overhaul public. Oh man. Oof. Let's Let's see what we got here. Probably not a lot of options. Ooh. What about this Moonhawk here? Oh, that's so tempting. Look how cool that looks. 448 V8 Stormer. I kind of want to do that. My plan was to get some Barstow and then... Oh, but these are by year, so we're really going to get a lot of Moonhawks. Yeah, we're doing this one. Don't worry, though. I kind of want to go for that Gasser look. This is going to be Lumberjack / Gasser / Where's Our Livery. This is one I ordered. It's all right. This is all going to make sense here in a second. Normally, I would have probably prepared this before the stream, but ran out of time. So we got to build a car real quick, and then we're going to have some fun. We're going to show off some of the new things. Okay, let me do some paint jobs here. I think we're just missing the paint, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. So let's do... I like the green and yellow, but if we're going to go Lumberjack, right? We got to go... Do like an off-white. Real cream white. Not really. Oh, there's a cream. Okay, perfect. And I think that we do this like brown. A walnut. Nice. I like that. This one can be just another color. Oh, a chestnut. Oh. I like that more. Yeah, I like the lighter one a little bit more. Light brown isn't bad either. We're gonna go with chestnut. In the front, let's actually do chrome. No. How about black? We'll do a flat black. Yeah, I'll pay the extra too. Where is it? Matte black. There you go. Okay, let me see if I can talk about two different things at once. What's new in the overhaul? So obviously it's free, so it's out for public. We are caught up to date. You now have access to the fast tuning shop. The perks are dialed in. There's been a lot of updates and changes and tweaks and bug fixes throughout this week. We need to put some tires on this. Nothing crazy. We're gonna keep the stock. Actually, I want to keep the stock tire. Let's get in this thing. What else is... Let me tell you what I want to do today. Today, I want to really focus on showing the personal use of the fast tuning garage. It's not something I ever got to show. I didn't get around to showing it. And so I want to do that. But it's gonna be a whole different take that you probably haven't seen because nobody's gotten to that high enough level yet. We got just some basic drag slicks, nothing crazy, pretty skinny. What kind of motor do we have in this thing? I think it said it was a 448. You know what? I think we do. We gotta represent Javi here. We're gonna do a Seeps engine 448. Let's see. There you go. Seeps 448. We're gonna do a little. We go turbo already? I think we should. Let's go turbocharger. Let's go ahead and put a... Is it single or dual? Or can we choose? Okay, they're always twin. Oh, I want a single turbo. That's okay. We'll do a variable one though. Ooh, out the hoods? Sticking out the hood? Yeah, let's take that hood off. Absolutely. Get rid of that thing. There we go. And all right, the goal here though, remember, is to not look like Frank. We use Frank so much. 4-barrel carb. Sure, we're gonna keep this regular carb. This is gonna be quick, like, you know, you threw a turbo kit on it. Let's maybe do some low end stuff. So maybe do I want to do a forged block. We'll do a forged short block. We're not overbuilding this. This is just for funs. 3-speed automatic. Let's keep the original in it. Why not? Let's throw some E85 in it. Get a little bump in horsepower. Actually, what we should be doing too. Shouldn't be building this here. Spoiler alert. Injection package E85. Okay. 30 grand. Sounds good to me. Remove the front bumper. Okay. Luckily I saw that just in time. Any big optimization fixes? There were some optimization fixes along the way. It's kind of hard to... Oh, I didn't press the button. I wouldn't say it's super... Oh, I mean, that's hard. I don't notice them, but I didn't have any issues before either. It should lower end specs should be a little happier. It's not like we have a whole new huge system that is game changing. Take out the rear bumper too. Take the doors off? Hold on, we can't have the. You gotta have the doors. They're rust color for lumberjack and ute. But there isn't a rust color for lumberjack as a ute, but there is a sedan regular body. So sad. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let me turn on my controller. Let me actually. Yeah, no, it's fine. Make sure this runs. 459 horsepower. Maybe we'll tune that up a little bit, huh? A little boost in there. Sounds pretty good. Wastegate, let's go 26 and all the E85 we can put into it. Okay, let's go check out the tuning shop. Man, we still have to talk about the gap. Maybe we'll talk about the gap along the way. Let's do that. All right, let me do the official switch gears. While we're talking about one thing, we're going to talk about a second thing at the same time. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. So there's nothing really to show about the gap, but we did some bug fixes. The sawmill wasn't working because of a very silly one digit of code that I must have pressed when I went to press save or something. I don't know how that happened, but a +3 was turned into a -3 and is now fixed back to a +3. So now the sawmill works again. You can be able to pick up your lumber loads there. Now, there was an FRE that was making an obnoxious amount of money. That has been fixed. There's several FREs, or there's one FRE that kind of kept finishing on itself, and then the other one that didn't tell you which direction to go. Both of those were fixed. And I think that's kind of the bulk of the fixes. There is a bush that Justin Revs had to fight with in his video. Yeah, we'll go this way. And that has been mitigated. We'll say that. There's probably more to do, but I threw in a little fix just for Justin. Just for Justin. Just help him out. I'm excited for this. This car looks pretty cool. I don't want to name it yet. Because, like, if we name it, it kind of drives like Lumberjack, I'm not going to lie. Not that I've driven Lumberjack, but the way it stepped out there, that's kind of fun. Okay. We're going to go purchase a tuning shop. We should have plenty of money. Turning an El Camino into a drag car feels wrong. I mean, what else do you do with it, right? I mean, a drift car would be pretty cool. I guess you could do deliveries, but that honestly feels a little more wrong. Change the sky. Oh man, JR or Jay Hoonigan, thank you for being a member and thank you for keeping me on track. For it, there we go. I remembered when I was in the park tuning shop or whatever, but then I totally forgot when I got here. Not the 300k crawling trail. Nope, it's gone. Hopefully it works for you, Justin. We'll see. I honestly didn't even test it. I just threw it in there. I was like, we'll see what he says. So we could go do a drag run, or we can go by the tuning shop real quick. I think it's a little more important. Steering is not optimized. Oh, and that radiator is probably not going to be happy. And we have no ABS. Okay, we made it. Name it Brownie? It's not a bad name. Kind of want to eat now. When was the last time I ate? Alright, so here's your tuning shop. You've been... can you believe a month ago this didn't exist? Isn't that crazy? So cool. Time flies when you're having fun. Let's go ahead and purchase this with our infinite money. Let me also do something real quick. We already talked about the gap. There we go. We're gonna be playing Overhaul for the rest of the stream. Let me hide my screen real quick. Sorry, I just gotta do a thing real quick. Super real quick. Just like super fast. You won't even notice a thing happen. Don't worry about it. Eat some pretzel chips. Ooh, I do like some pretzel chips. Okay, so we have our tuning shop, and we're rich, and we suspiciously have all the XP we could ever need. Let's go to skill trees, and there's really no new skills, but I don't think I've seen anybody get to the personal use, which means you get to tune your own personal vehicles in the shop. We're going to play with the vehicle kits the way I've always been wanting to play with them, the way I've been waiting to play with them. Oh, we got to deposit money into the account, of course. Our bank app here, deposit. Let's just, cool million. Should be enough. Okay. Let's go back in here. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys understand how much work it's taken to get here. How complicated all this has been to get working. Tristan has done an amazing job. So thank you for your patience with us as we try to make this better and get it to work, and especially get it in such a short amount of time. It really hasn't been very long in development, and we try to, our goal is always one release per month, and we actually held to that this time around. So that's really good. But of course, there's some bumps along the way as we try to get things done quickly. Let me go ahead and get these upgrades. There we go. We've now unlocked personal use. We'll go ahead and buy that. I'm also going to jump on over here to the other side and purchase some extra lifts. And I want to increase, where is it? Oh, you need to get bigger books first. You need a certain amount there. Not enough money. Wow, we burned through that million fast. Okay, no problem. We'll add some more in. Go ahead and deposit some more. Another million, please. You know what? 10 million. Make it 10 million. Okay. Obviously, you would be injecting your own money into the business. It's not just you get to decide how much money goes in. Okay, skill trees. And get that. Let's get bigger books. We'll actually max that out. And then we're also going to max out jobs generate 25% faster. This is going to be important. We want to see a lot of cars or jobs come in. Now, one upgrade we didn't talk about is we got the brand specifying brand recognition. You can choose what brand. We have a Breckle Moonhawk. Yeah, Breckle Moonhawk. And we want drag racing. So clear these out. We don't see them. There has been some adjustments to the timing a little bit from like when it first launched. So it should be a pretty engaging experience. We're going to wait for the new job offers to generate. But if you go to home, you'll see, look, we have our personal vehicle. We can tune our own vehicle. So if we go into our parts now, waiting for dyno data. Wait, there's a refresh button? That's kind of new. I wonder if that's correct. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and maybe make an adjustment here. Maybe we want, I don't want to do a cam chop. I always do cam chop. Let's put an ECU in it. We probably want a rev limiter. Why is our dyno? Oh, wait, no, I did buy it though. Huh, that might be a bug we're still trying to figure out. Oh, you know what? This is the problem. And we're gonna save and restart the game. We don't have the latest pushes. That's what it is. Like I said, they've been working on it up until the last minute, and I got started before them. So let me make sure I'm on the latest version. Yeah. All right, we're gonna restart real quick. Pull in the latest. Not a problem. Not a problem. Waiting 12 years for BeamNG career expansion stuff. It's simply amazing. I'm glad you like it, dude. Mr. the Dude. We'll go with that. No supercharger on the muscle car? No, I mean, look, superchargers are cool, but so are turbos. Turbos make even cooler sounds, in my opinion. Did I correct the Southview Trail rewards in the Gap? If that's the 300k one, yes. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Pretty sure that's the case. Yeah, so everything's out now. Your Overhaul public is out. Race Tab is out in public release. What else we got? Utah public release is out. Pepper Valley is now, a new version is in silver. Nothing crazy, but just some tweaks. So it should be some performance increases on it. And then the Gap is in the silver with some bug fixes. And then next week, we'll do some more stuff. some more new content. Very excited for. Oh man, twin charge. We could twin charge. That'd be pretty cool. You get, you don't have to make any concessions. You get all the noises. Appreciate it, Scared, for subbing. Okay, so I'm so excited to play with these kits. I can't wait for my personal career playthrough to start using this as well. I think I have enough to start doing it now. Okay, so yeah, that's the plan. All right. I'm also really excited to start building cars in the tuning shop because there's kind of some, well, it's a little bit easier in my opinion. Luckily spawn nearby. We're gonna get CK graphics in here so fast. So are the public releases more up to date than my say bronze? Exactly. Yes, public release. The most updated way to play at the moment is the public release version until next week, because you know we don't stop. Hey, appreciate Computer Guy Mike. A lot of people here. Please like the stream. Greatly appreciate it. And I think I'm trying to remember why. I don't remember. Look, there's a lot of things in my head, but I know that your name has been talked about a lot, Computer Guy Mike. So I really appreciate all the work you've been doing. I think you've been especially helpful in the Discord, so greatly appreciate that. Okay, so let me go to parts now, and I hope I have my dyno. I'm not in it or something. I don't know if Tristan's watching, but I almost feel bad for being like, hey, by the way, you know that thing that you just did, that we just finished, that we thought we were done, that was over, you know? That thing? Maybe not? Okay, so, oh, you know, he did the UI change. Nice. I like that. All right, so install that. Normally, this shows you your updated engine information and like an actual dynamic tuning and all that fun stuff, but I think that's not working at the moment. I'm sure we'll see a hotfix for that soon because that was a big thing we wanted to make sure it worked, especially with your personal vehicle. Tune your own. All right. Okay, so here's our car. Let's look at what jobs we have. Hey, we got a Moonhawk. Perfect. I want this. This is why. So we have our personal car out. We go to kits. We can create our kit for our personal car. You can see this is our personal car. The picture hasn't been updated. That's fine. We'll call this the Moonhawk 448. Oh, forgot it. Can't drag the whole thing. Moonhawk 448. We don't need Bruckle in front. We know what it is. Moonhawk 448 turbo setup. E85. Create kit. So now the coolest thing is now we can apply these parts to any vehicle we get. So let's go ahead and pull out that job we just took. So this Bruckle Moonhawk. This one comes with an inline 6, it looks like. Go ahead and hop out of this. There is our other Moonhawk. This is a customer car. This is not our car. Go ahead and put a kit on it. Apply the... Yep, I think we're talking about the right one. Apply to vehicle. It's gonna be 34 grand, which if you remember, that's about what we paid for, because it's, you gotta think, this is putting in the exact same powertrain, running gear, wheels and tires, everything except cosmetic stuff like body and interior. We're gonna apply the kit, and it looks like it's gonna take 10 minutes, so we're gonna have to come back to that. Apply kit, and now there you go, installing the 448 turbo E85 kit. Takes 10 minutes. Awesome. The timer thing is actually important for balance because you can make so much money if you do this right. You can still make so much money, but it was you're printing money at this point because you would get, you know, a bunch of jobs that were the same and just put the same kit on as instant. So we gotta slow it down a little bit. It takes time for the techs to put it all on. Let's get this 309 Moonhawk. We'll do the same thing. Get rid of these. We're only working with Moonhawks today. Let's go ahead and we need to pull it out. There it is. And there we go. So this is a sedan version. Going to get the kit. We're doing the same kit. 30 grand for this one. Now, I don't even know what we're supposed to get paid for these. This isn't like, we're not trying to make money right now. Yeah, we would lose money on both of these, but that's okay. You can imagine if you had something that actually made money, maybe the upgrades only cost 5 grand. You can start doing this a little bit quicker. Okay. I've ignored the chat so much today. Let me spend a few minutes just chatting with you guys. Sorry I missed like the last 2 streams. No worries, Thomas. It's lit. I think it is. I assume you're talking about the stream, or I mean, not the stream, the update. Barely caught the stream. Welcome 4x4 RAM fan. Speaking of RAM, those RAM prices, even though you're talking about trucks. I was only getting 1 job offer every 5 minutes or so. Is that fixed now? Also, could you fix a damaged customer car from complete the contract? So those both sound like features. At first, it should take a while to get job contracts, job offers, but when you upgrade that perk, they'll come in quicker. When you do damage a vehicle, the customer vehicle, you will lose the contract. There are now upgrades and what do you call it? Upgrades. Yeah, there's upgrades you can do to mitigate that a little bit and cheapen that, and not be and even change that threshold so you can do a little bit more damage before the customer says, "Don't, you know, what are you doing to my car, man?" People are asking Grigori if there's changes to Italy. So I have changes, but they're not ready. They're not ready yet. But hopefully soon. You're looking for a leaked mod. I mean, are you looking on leaked mods? Huh. That's funny. Well, I'm glad you found us. We were a sketchy way, but welcome to the official RLS stuff and RLS mods. Banking should also give a few interests on your money. That is in the plans. It has not happened yet, but it definitely is in the plans. It's definitely going to be a thing. Where's our... Just go to home. We'll see how long. We got 7 minutes left on these. Actually, we should be seeing too. Oh, we can do it from the dashboard too. I forgot. This dashboard's so good. We've got a 9 available. We're not going to mess with that. Bella says, this is looking so cool. You're looking so cool, Bella, especially with, you have a new update out. I don't think I've updated it yet, but your mud tires, I'm interested. Something about a monster mud tire. Excited to take a look at that. So customers want you to customize their car for them, and you can do it any way you want. Kind of. Customers want you to get certain things. So for instance, this customer wants you to get an 11-second drag strip time with their Bruckle. You can do whatever you want to it, to their Moonhawk, but they just want an 11-second time. You can kind of min-max it and just figure out what kind of parts get you for that time. Or you can do some customization, some cosmetic stuff too. But when it comes down to the kits, the cool thing is that once you figure out, okay, when I do these parts, it's about this time, you know, someone else comes in and says, hey, I want a 14-second car. It's like, well, you know what? I'll give you the 12-second kit that I've been applying to everybody else. Go out, do the thing, make the money. So that's kind of that's one side of the business. Obviously, with this skill tree, there's so many upgrades. Let me scroll here. And there's a whole automation tier, so that way you can hire your own workers, and your own workers will start doing this stuff for you, and it's really cool. It's been a lot of fun developing this, and honestly, it's come out so well and so fast. It's fantastic. You guys love the Gap? The Gap is an amazing map, is it not? It is the most immersive map I've experienced. It's amazing. About to grind the business. Got 6.1 mil ready to spend on the upgrades. Nice. Evan's just diving in. Hit it hard, man. Just go enjoy it as much as you can, as fast as you can. Now you're gonna have to get your own XP, but once you get, you know, some XP upgrades or you get workers, your workers will gain the XP as well. So if you get some automation going, you can go out and do some other things and start stacking up that XP. Okay, got it. I did get a bug where it thought the customer car was damaged. Oh, that was definitely a thing throughout the betas, especially with mods. You know some mods you spawn the car and it comes out damaged. That's gonna hurt in the customer stuff. So obviously we can't, you know, cover every case, especially with mods, but we did our best. Will there be wheel rollers that reassemble a dyno somewhere in the business? No, that would be cool. That resemble a dyno. No, that'd be cool, but it's not even on the plans. You know, if a good wheel dyno comes out and it's, you know, we can do it, 100% I'm going to throw that. I mean, every garage is going to have a little dyno wheel to spin your tires on. That stuff's so cool. We have 4 minutes left on our kits being applied. Good old Brownie here donating. This is the car that started it all, I guess. The kit that started it all. You know, fully developed. Even though we never took it to the track, we just know it works. Probably won't. And chat's moving quick. I have a 94 12 valve. Bought it when it was cheaper 8 years ago. Very cool, dude. That's awesome. Will there be wheel? Oh, we talked about that. No, we're not on Pepper Valley topic yet, but I always spawn under the map. Yeah, so we talked about that earlier, and we kind of went all out of order. But yeah, so Pepper Valley had a little bit of an update. A lot of cleanup, some fixes, but unfortunately we haven't figured out that bug yet. It's literally only with Pepper Valley. If you reload the game, it works fine. You'll get back into Pepper Valley and it'll be normal, but it's just that map travel is just broken to Pepper Valley. And it's such a... We've redone it several times in different ways and we can't... There's no log saying why it's not working. It's really weird. It happens to me except for the default map. Oh, that's weird. Figured there was just no starting locations on the map. No, there's definitely starting locations on Pepper Valley. On the Banks is in the chat, so you guys can show your support for the Gap. And also a reminder, you know, the Gap is on our Patreon and the Silver membership, but you can also get it at Own the Banks Patreon as well, which I don't know if you've already updated Banks, but you know, we just released our side, so you can get the exact same mod expansion, the map expansion on Banks's Patreon. For a lot cheaper if you don't have Silver membership, if you don't want to save some dollars there. My game does not load career. Any reason why? Lots of reasons why, but probably reach out in the Discord. I would estimate it's maybe, you know, double check you don't have 2 career overhauls. Double check your mods, get down to basics. It's there. All right, yeah, Banks has his version. Well, his version, which is the same version of the Gap mod that is career overhaul compatible, kind of part of our partnership. So go check him out. Okay, so also check out Banks just because, you know, the content he's gonna be creating as well. Yeah, I think he has some other maps in there too. We got a minute and 44 seconds. What new jobs do we have? We have a Yoru rally. That's pretty fun. We have a few more Moonhawks. We got a 12.8, a 13.8. Oh, this one's a 440. Oh, these two are 448s. Perfect. They already have the 448 engine in. Let's go and pull this out. And we're going to throw the kit on that. This is what I'm interested in. How much does it... Oh, because it's a Seeps 448, of course. So these are all like vanilla 448s. Do we need a Seeps vehicle that has a 448? Maybe, I think that's vanilla. Let's take it anyways. Why not? We'll leave the 378 out. And we'll go to kits again. Buy our kit there. This one's only 26 grand. Good. A lot less parts we had to convert over. And of course we sold some of our parts too. And I assume we don't have anything in our part inventory because when you do the kits, they auto sell the parts. Okay, a minute, 30 seconds left. We can see the finished outcome. Simrig in the tuning shop, please, Raceless. I'm begging. That's awesome. That's an awesome idea. We would need the 3D model for that, though, unfortunately. So that's a really cool idea. All right. And 5 seconds remaining. I'm going to park this one somewhere else. Put it over here. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess the tailgate closed. Nice. Let's hop in our other computer here. Pull out our customer vehicle that should have the same setup. Of course, it kept the hood. That makes sense because, again, this doesn't do cosmetic changes. But there you go. Same wheels, same tires. kind of the same car. It kept the bumpers though. Ours doesn't have the bumpers. There you go. Let's go see what this does in the customer car instead of our car. I think we're going to throw that hood off though, just for immersion's sake. Parts. This is where you can see here's the dyno actually working. Here's our current power. Of course, the dyno numbers there. An actual like dyno graph. This is really fun to see too, so you can see where your torque is coming in. Canadian game with another 5 gifted members? Gosh. Cheers to you, brother. We've been sending cheers emojis back and forth so long. Greatly appreciate it. If you guys received a free membership, go say thank you. It's and you know, hang out with the member only live streams that we're starting to do. And don't forget to link your YouTube and Discord accounts, and you'll get access to a special Discord area with the As Seen on TV mod. Okay. Whew. Hoods. Turbo hood exit exhaust? Oh wait, that's the exact. Oh, that's the actual exhaust. Okay, this one's gonna get a little change, I guess. We want to take off the hood. There we go. Drop down, remove. There we go. All right. I think customer's gonna love this one. Customer wanted a 11.0. Do we have the app now? I think we have the tuning app now. Yeah. So we can go to the track and always check this as well. We have no workers. That's okay. Those are all... Yep. Okay. To the drag strip. What do you guys think? What kind of time do you think we're going to run here? 919 horsepower, now that we took off the exhaust. Block should hold. It's a forged block. Oh, no. Okay, go this way. No big deal. Don't want to damage the customer vehicle. Can't really drift it. Oh, man. Big understeer. We only got the slicks on the back. Okay, she doesn't really like to rev too high, but maybe we can rev her out a little bit. Put it in the 1-2 drive mode. Limiter set at 5,000 RPM. Probably could do better there. Yeah, there is a phone. You'll have to bind it yourself, rebind it yourself. We don't have a default bind for it. We didn't want to go down that road just because everybody has different controls and such. But we might change that idea. All right, so we do have 2-step. We don't have a trans brake. That's fine. Let's see what happens if we foot brake it. We get a nice burnout. All right, we're just gonna leave it in drive, let it eat. See what it does. Probably should have tested our kit before we actually hit the strip. Oh man, loose as a goose. I mean, it felt like lumberjack, didn't it? We just need a little more revs there. 984. That's heck yeah. That's awesome. Which also means all those jobs we applied it to. Okay, no brakes. That's okay. That wasn't part of the package. All those jobs that we applied it to, they're gonna see some good. They should all be able to be completable. We should see some money from it. Of course, we spent like 30 grand on each kit, so we're not gonna see any money on it. But you get the idea. You can also tow back to the garage now with a customer vehicle. Let me stop here. Go to tow to tuning shop. Only available in your customer vehicles. Only available for customer vehicles. We're stuck in this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead and complete our job. There it is. Complete. Well, they wanted a 9.8 too, so that's a good thing we did good. Go ahead and complete that. Let's pull out the green Moonhawk. Actually, before we do that, I want to check the jobs. Nothing new. We got some Bruckles. Oh, look at that. Almost all Bruckles, but not the Moonhawks we're looking for. Pull out the sedan. Showing the stream how to bind the phone. I can show you how to bind the phone. Look at that. There's the green one now with the new wheels and turbo kit. You can really see how this is really fun. And you know, we'll do it in a second. Let me show you the phone real quick. So go to options, go to controls. I haven't done this in a while, so bear with me. I think you can just search phone. There you go. Search phone under gameplay. toggle phone, do whatever button you want. I do my star key because I don't know, I did it once and I haven't not done it since. Let's maybe adjust this kit a little bit. Let's do. I like the turbos at the hood, but if we're getting all these customer cars, we shouldn't do that. So we need something that's going to fit under a stock hood. So maybe we do just a regular variable twin turbocharger instead of a blow through. And keep them a little tighter down there. Now we do need to change our intake. I'm gonna go back to our traditional view where we do the drop down. Aspiration intake manifold, turbo manifold. Okay, so we got twin turbos. Wait, that's not right. Where am I? Wait, wastegate parts. We don't want wastegate parts. Can I go back one? Okay, turbo manifold. Oh, maybe there's no options for this. That makes sense. Okay, what about... Yeah, I just need that intake to go a little lower. Exhaust manifold, turbo, no. Interesting. Well, maybe we... Oh. Okay. Maybe we don't change anything about this. Supercharger would fit, but I don't want to go supercharger. Go back to our blow through. And maybe for a turbo manifold, we do... Okay, is this... Wait, what? I'm missing something here. Hold on. Intake accessory, exhaust. Maybe you don't really change whether it's a 4-carb here. That doesn't make sense. Yeah. You know, let's do this. Let's kind of compare. We'll leave that. I want to take our car and go check it out. So we're gonna drive the racetrack real quick. I want to see if I can get those turbos a little lower down, so that when we're applying it to all these Moonhawks, they come out looking a little better. All right, let's see. 5 grand is a bit low for revs on a drag car. Yeah, we can definitely tune that too. This was a unbuilt tune, or unproven tune that we just slapped on 4 customer vehicles. That is how we ball. Purchase this. Go ahead and that's right. We can't upgrade here. That's okay. We'll taxi. We'll get it towed back to Chinatown. Make a quick little adjustment. We need the cars on the list when the techs are working. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, it would be a performance killer, and it'd probably break the car in some way. Then you're out that job, I would imagine. Yeah, I want to look at maybe that. I just want to see if that parts tree thing was working correctly, because I feel like maybe it wasn't. Yeah, see, we couldn't choose a twin performance. That's interesting. We might need to look into that. I'll check again. I did not explain that with Tristan at all. But let's go ahead and try the other set of turbos. Like that. If I can just get that intake be a little different. Here we go. Race performance EFI maybe? It's a little lower, right? Or do we just go full Pro Charger now? Maybe we just go for... I want to do a Pro Charger now. I know it's a supercharger, not a turbocharger, but like... I never do a Pro Charger build. I've been wanting to for a long time. So we're going to do a variable Pro Charger on this. Oh, that's going to be over the hood on everything. Okay, maybe not. Never mind. Oh, let's see what kind of intakes we have first. Oh, is there nothing else? That's the only manifold you get. Okay, that's fair. Still an absolutely amazing mod. Seeps Engine by Javi. He has a Patreon. He has work in progress stuff. Definitely go check him out. We're gonna leave that just like that. Our customer cars are just gonna have turbos sticking out the hoods as well. Yes, you can go to Utah, Chris. I'm glad you enjoy it. Every time you turn on allow mod cars to spawn, it stops all traffic from spawning. So I have to enable simplified traffic, but then I get no mod cars anyway. I don't know. I only run simplified traffic. Having mod spawn is extremely taxing, and depending on your mods, whether they're set up right or not, you know, you could have a mod corrupting things that it's trying to be traffic, but it's taking up all the slots, but it's also not working. So unfortunately, I cannot help you with that, but maybe others can, especially in the Discord. Let's raise that RPM a bit. We can also raise the boost if we ever needed to, but she was happy where she was. Oh, we already talked about that. Yeah, so that's kind of, I mean, this is the public release. It's hard because we've been talking about it for so long. I can't say that anything's any crazy different. I want to go back and check that dyno thing one more time. Check that part tree issue. It's gonna be a little bit better now. We can rev out. We got no brakes. Oh man. I'll be honest, I want to play career more now. Like, I want to get my career save and do this stuff. Maybe I should play a video or record a video here in a little bit. That'd probably be the move. Let's go with this. All right. Can I add the speed limit UI? I don't really like the speed limit UI, to be honest. But I think it's in the repository, or it's still in the forum somewhere. And you're getting the same issue with the mods I recommend, then yeah, I don't know. I'd suggest playing with simple traffic then. Just the way I play it then. All right. So it looks like the other cars are done. And I don't think we can't pull them out because we don't have the other lifts. So let's do the upgrades for that. Let's take a look at all the customer cars we got here. And then I'm getting tired. I've been like on the edge of being sick for I feel like a week now. And every day I'm like, man, is today the day it gets all worse? I don't know. Here we go. Second car out. Third customer car out. Technically our car is the fourth slot. Look at that. Oh, so fun. And so you can apply this to your own. Like if we had a second Moonhawk, we bought another Moonhawk, we wanted to make it a little different. Maybe we wanted a drift version of this Moonhawk. We can apply the kit and make the change. It's really a cool system that I think opens up a lot of gameplay. Look at that. Tuning shop. Oof. So cool. Gives you ideas too as you work on customer vehicles. Like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I do want a convertible one. You go build yourself one. I love it. Obviously, we couldn't do the cosmetic stuff because then you'd be spending so much money because, you know, for instance, you know, we say, hey, put a door on, but it doesn't have a door. How do you mitigate that? Especially to be open for other mods to work. So it looks like the team's still working on the last few bugs. The public release is out. There may be some hot fixes throughout the weekend and along the way, but yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this. What's the difference between simple traffic and non-simple traffic? So simple traffic is you get... I can't run. Why can't I run? Okay, you know what? We're gonna grab a customer car. Simple traffic is traffic that has been specifically designed to be low poly and are missing parts like under the hood and under the interior. They've just been reduced in performance, so they're simpler. They don't have the full detail, and this allows you to run many more cars. If you choose to run mods or run non-simple vehicles, you get the full vehicles in or modded vehicles in, and it's just heavier on your performance. And maybe you want that extra detail, but I'd rather have the extra cars in my preferences. Reduced in performance. Oh yeah, you're talking about the car stuff. I thought about. I looked at my horsepower. I was like, oh no, we're at 850. This one might be a little. The other one was higher because it had hood exits. We put that in at the last second. But the base kit, it looks like it has 850. Oh, man, I can make multiple versions of Frank now. It's great. I should probably put the Moonhawks away though. I should probably stop making drag Moonhawks, I think. Although they are certainly fun. Well, that's pretty much the update. Let me give you one last recap before we sign off here. RaceTab is now in public release, and it is full of bolide parts, more bolide parts. It is required for the latest As Seen on TV collection that also just dropped today. I didn't put it on the board because it's members only, and I ran out of room, to be honest. But that also dropped today. The Utah public release is out with some bug fixes and new logistics and some revisions there. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I took out the logging as well because it just didn't make sense, especially now that we have the gap. Then we have the career overhaul public release, what we're on right now. That is out. Expect maybe a few more hot fixes as we try to button up the last pieces and come into last minute issues as we have a huge influx of people playing. And then Pepper Valley and the Gap both saw beta updates in Silver membership that were mainly bug fixes and optimizations. And we hope to see, we're going to have some new content next week, but we're also going to have some more bug fixes on some more maps. I want to go through all the maps one more time and kind of polish them up a little bit. Piccolina and SBR need weight box. I'll look into that. I think I tried with, you know, there might be one for the Piccolina, or it didn't work. I think I tried and it didn't work for some reason. I'll have to try again one day. Having trouble connecting YouTube to Discord. I would research it. Unfortunately, I can't really help you. I've heard that relinking it, disconnecting and relinking seems to help and kind of get things moving a little bit better. So that might be what you need to do. Right. Yeah, you probably have a dodgy mod. I mean, but you know what? That's, at least you get the opportunity to have so many mods to where you can have 50 of them and one of them be dodgy, right? All right, I think that's going to do it for now. Mod manager is pretty handy. Yeah, I love the mod manager. I guess you had an issue. Okay, real last thing, but it seems like the mod packs disappear after you clear cache, or are they doing something wrong? I have no idea. Maybe they do. You might have been doing something wrong, but I don't know. I never noticed them missing after clearing cache. But I don't really clear cache the normal way. I kind of just delete stuff. Are you doing any other streams after this one? Not tonight. I don't think tonight. I might surprise you, but I'm not planning on it. I'm pretty tired. I need to recharge before I try to record another episode. Next episode is gonna be really exciting, though. I'm looking forward to it. It's but we'll do one here soon, and we'll do a live members only one. I have the same issue with Marketplace. I think if you don't have the time scale on, it shows most everything sold out. There's also a button in the Marketplace to hide sold vehicles in the filters, so you might want to look into that. You don't want to see all the sold stuff. Let's see, you're a gold member, but do you use the latest public release mods? Yes. So it basically, you probably want the latest public release mods, then you want anything else in all the other betas. I just updated everything, so it's all up to date. We just did a big influx of public releases, so there's not as much in the betas. Okay, that's gonna do it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy your weekend, have fun. We'll be watching the Discord. Let us know your thoughts, comments, issues, struggles, complaints, celebrations, pictures of your cars, what you've been doing. And thanks for watching. See you next time.